Have you ever wondered what secrets the walls of a house could hold? Imagine walking into a home where laughter and life were replaced by silence and shadows, a place where unimaginable tragedies unfolded. Murder houses are more than just properties. They're haunting reminders of humanity's darkest moments, with stories so chilling they send shivers down your spine. These homes hold secrets of violence, fear, and loss. And yet, some people choose to live in them, others seek to visit, and a few are even drawn to their eerie allure. What is it about these places that captivates us? Let's uncover the chilling stories behind murder houses and the mysteries they leave behind. The residual energy of violence. Murder houses are often believed to hold a lingering energy from the violent acts committed within them. Many paranormal investigators and enthusiasts claim that these properties retain an imprint of the trauma, manifesting as unexplained sounds, sudden temperature drops, or even visual phenomena like shadows and apparitions. This belief has made murder houses popular destinations for ghost hunters and thrill seekers who hope to experience these supernatural occurrences firsthand. Places like the Villisca Axe Murder House are notorious for such activity, with visitors reporting chilling experiences, including hearing disembodied screams and footsteps. Psychologists and sociologists suggest that this residual energy might not just be about the supernatural, but could also be a reflection of human perception and emotional projection. For people aware of a home's violent history, the atmosphere may feel heavier, influencing their thoughts and reactions. This psychological effect can make new residents feel uneasy, even if they don't believe in the paranormal. Whether the experiences are supernatural or psychological, one thing is clear: murder houses have an undeniable aura that continues to intrigue and unsettle those who enter. Infamous murder houses around the world. Murder houses have a unique place in history, often gaining infamy that transcends the crimes committed within their walls. Properties like the Amityville Horror House in New York or the home of John Bennett Ramsey in Colorado have become ingrained in popular culture, turning into symbols of tragedy and intrigue. The Amityville house in particular is one of the most well-known murder homes, not just because of the horrific family killings by Ronald DeFeo Jr., but also due to the subsequent paranormal claims by the Lutz family, which inspired books, movies, and endless debate. These houses often attract global attention, becoming infamous landmarks associated with both fact and legend. While some of these houses remain abandoned or underutilized, others continue to be lived in, despite their dark histories. For example, the 112 Ocean Avenue residence, the site of the Amityville murders, has seen multiple owners over the years, many of whom have attempted to rebrand the property or downplay its past. The tension between preserving the history of such homes and moving forward with a new narrative creates an ongoing struggle for their owners. These houses, while infamous, continue to captivate the public's imagination, serving as eerie reminders of humanity's darkest moments. The struggle to sell a murder house. Selling a murder house is often an uphill battle for real estate agents, as the stigma attached to such properties significantly impacts their marketability. Many buyers are hesitant to live in a home associated with violent deaths or tragedies, believing it carries negative energy or even invites bad luck. This fear often leads to properties sitting on the market for extended periods, with their value significantly reduced. In some cases, murder houses lose as much as 20 to 30% of their original worth. For example, Nickel Brown Simpson's condo, the site of a high-profile murder, faced years of low interest and price drops before it was finally sold. To overcome this stigma, some homeowners and agents take drastic measures. Renovating, rebranding, or completely altering the home's appearance are common tactics to erase its dark history. In extreme cases, properties are demolished to remove any connection to their past, as seen with Jeffrey Dahmer's former apartment building. However, disclosure laws regarding a home's history vary from region to region, meaning some buyers might unknowingly purchase a murder house. This ethical gray area adds another layer of complexity to the already difficult process of selling a property marked by tragedy. Residents who choose to stay, despite the dark history of murder houses. Some individuals and families choose to stay or move into these homes, often citing practical reasons like affordability. Stigmatized properties are typically sold at a fraction of their market value, making them an attractive option for buyers who prioritize cost over reputation. For others, the history of the home doesn't deter them. They may view the past as irrelevant or believe that the events have no bearing on their personal lives. These residents often claim that the home is just bricks and mortar, unconnected to the tragic events that unfolded within. However, staying in or moving into a murder house can come with challenges that many residents don't anticipate. Curiosity seekers and thrill seekers often flock to these locations, turning quiet neighborhoods into chaotic spaces. Families living in these homes may face judgment or awkward questions from their community. Moreover, even skeptics can find themselves uneasy, especially when unusual events, like creaks, cold drafts, or strange sounds, are interpreted through the lens of the house's history. For some, the mental burden of living in a house with such a past eventually becomes overwhelming, leading them to sell or leave despite their initial resolve. The transformation into tourist attractions. Some murder houses, instead of being abandoned or resold, are transformed into tourist attractions, drawing visitors intrigued by their grim histories. These properties become destinations for thrill seekers, paranormal enthusiasts, and true crime fans eager to step into the locations where infamous crimes took place. The Lizzie Borden House in Fall River, Massachusetts, is a prime example. It now operates as a bed and breakfast, allowing guests to sleep in the rooms where the grisly murders occurred. These attractions often include guided tours, historical reenactments, and even overnight stays, offering visitors an immersive experience that blends history with the macabre. While this transformation can provide financial benefits to property owners and communities, it raises ethical concerns. Critics argue that profiting from tragedy can be disrespectful to the victims and their families. Others believe these attractions trivialize the severity of the crimes, turning horrific events into entertainment. Despite this controversy, the popularity of such sites continues to grow, fueled by society's fascination with true crime and the supernatural. For many visitors, these houses offer a unique connection to history and a chance to confront the eerie aura that surrounds these infamous locations. The psychological toll of living in a murder house. Living in a murder house can take a significant psychological toll on its residents, even if they initially believe they are unaffected by the home's history. The knowledge of what transpired in the house can create an underlying sense of unease, especially during quiet or unsettling moments. Residents often report feelings of being watched or a general heaviness, which may be psychological in nature, but can feel very real. For those who believe in the paranormal, every creak or draft in the house can amplify their fears, making it difficult to relax or feel truly safe. Over time, this constant awareness of the home's dark past can lead to anxiety, stress, and even paranoia. Additionally, the social stigma surrounding murder houses can isolate residents from their communities. Neighbors may gossip or avoid interacting, and curious onlookers may disrupt their lives by trespassing or asking intrusive questions. Children growing up in these homes may face bullying or unwanted attention at school, compounding the stress for families. Psychologists note that this isolation, combined with the psychological effects of living in a stigmatized property, can erode residents' mental well-being over time. For some, the emotional burden becomes too much, forcing them to leave despite their initial willingness to stay. Murder houses are more than just locations. They are echoes of human tragedy, symbols of society's fascination with the macabre, and reminders of the fragility of life. Whether abandoned, occupied, or turned into tourist attractions, these homes carry stories that continue to haunt those who encounter them. From the psychological toll on residents to the eerie allure for visitors, murder houses reveal the complex ways in which history and humanity intertwine. Thank you for joining us on this chilling journey into the dark corners of these infamous properties. If you enjoyed this exploration, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more gripping stories. And tell us, would you ever live in a murder house? Let us know in the comments below.